the former AGF, the former Attorney General of the Federation, Abubakar Malami, has received a petition from nnamdi Kanu's lawyer for saying that why didn't he charge Kanu? Why Kanu said that President Buhari died in 2017? If they were not, if really Buhari was alive then, why didn't they charge nnamdi Kanu for such work? Because that words are very heavy. For him to have said that the president died some years ago, that means he has fat. And Malami ignored that and did not charge Kanu over that. What do you think something is fishy, sir?
Of course, many things are fishing. Many things are fishing, but many Nigerians are ignorant to what is fishing.
Ignorant
to what is fishing, and that is why they will continue to play on them. These politicians will continue to play on Nigeria. You should have asked yourself, nnamdi Kanu that gave you, bring something on the table, say, I will quit Biafra. If your people will prove me wrong, that Buhari have not died,
that Buhari was not cloned,
that this person that is on the seat now is Buhari, can you defend it? Can you prove it? If you have a proof, I will drop agitation of Biafra. And Nigeria couldn't prove it. But Malami included this as part of the allegation they leveled against nnamdi Kanu.
But he included it.
But this time around, in their charges, they drop it. That is to tell you that nnamdi Kanu stated the truth. And do you ask yourself, why is it that in this time around, Aisha Buhari was not there in the order when they are burying her husband? If truly that thing that they put there is Buhari, if that thing is not plantain,
which is plantain?
Yes, now plantain tree now. You know, say according to tradition, when somebody died that you cannot tree, you go and invoke it, and you go and bring the person through the plantain tree and use it to represent the person and not the burial. It is possible. That is culture. That is tradition. That is Africa for you, and that is what Nigeria have played. Because this Buhari we are talking about have died in 2017, February 17th. nnamdi Kanu was correct. And do you ask yourself, why is it that the world leaders did not send any representative regard to this?
Any delegates
regard to this? Why is it that the ECOWAS, which Buhari happened to be their chairman before, did not send delegates? You know, a president of Nigeria stands as a president of Africa and ECOWAS. Why is it that they did not send any delegate to this? That is to tell you that Buhari have died 2017 and they cannot conduct his burial twice. But you cannot bury one person 2 times.
But Pastor, do you think that the Fulanis are playing a script in all of this? Do you think?
Yes, they are playing. Not that they are playing a script. They have played the script.
They have played the script.
Yes, they have played the script.
And what's the script about?
And the script is this: which Bola Ahmed Tinubu partner with it. Osinbajo knows this game.
He knows this game.
He knows. See, let me tell you, the script that they play is this: the mistake of 2007 must not repeat itself.
Okay, that's
Yaradua Jonathan must not repeat itself. And this time around, for them to achieve that their dream, and for them to do what you see them even doing, trying to acquire what you see them trying to acquire today, they must have somebody to continue that seat of Buhari. You see why they decided, are you hearing me? You see why they decided to choose Sudanese man and crown him.
Sudanese man?
Yes, and crown him. Why am I saying this? When this man returned to Nigeria as a rock, that was his office, his fingerprint could not be able to open his office, because his office was fixed through his fingerprint. Why is it that now that he returned, his fingerprint could not open it again? That's another thing. And another point is, where is it that after that 2017, Aisha Buhari now traveled to Dubai? How many times ever since that time do you see this Buhari you are mentioning with Aisha Buhari together? You remember there was a video that come up one certain time that Aisha Buhari, when people started, 1 year, they are complaining, Aisha Buhari, the husband that I know is not, the Amar is not this one. Which message is he passing? And let me tell you, why I say Tinubu is aware of it, is partner with it, is this. Why, ask yourself this question, why is it that this man, the former Ekiti governor, why is it that they refused? Yes, why is it that they refused him to see Buhari when he traveled, when Buhari was sick? Why? Because they say that one now more gonna escape him out. He go come, he go talk. Yeah, you know go fit keep secrets. Do you understand? They stop him. And let me tell you, had it been that they announced Buhari's death in 2017, who do you think that will become the president? Oshibanjo.
Yes.
Is it not Oshibanjo?
Yes, come
on. And now, if Oshibanjo becomes a president, what do you think that will happen to Bola Ahmed Tinubu presidential ambition?
It will put on hold.
Definitely, Bola Ahmed Tinubu presidential ambition will be dead.
Exactly.
Are you hearing me? You see why they have to reach an agreement to reach a contract with the Sudanese Buhari. Are you getting it? To continue that office the remaining 6 years while Oshibanjo remains there. By the time they finish, the contract which he signed have expired. That's why they declare him dead. That contract have expired. That's why they declare him dead.
Oh, we saw his body now, and then we saw.
Did I open that thing for you to see? Don't say you saw his body, but you saw something
entering into UK's into the clinic.
Yes, now they are using. Don't excuse me. Are you a baby? You know you watch am for film where dem go carry something like a rubber, wear on their face mask. They look like somebody. Hello, you never see am. Even in wrestling, it happens. Kevin wore it to resemble another wrestler.
You want it to resemble
another wrestler? Yes, it's like a rubber. They can dress you with anything. You carry somebody's face, you'll be speaking. And don't you know that technology have made it that even me that is sounding like this now, there is a way I will speak now, I sound like a woman. Voice, they can change your voice, it sounds like somebody's voice. Hello.
Hi.
So these are the facts that I am telling you regard to this. That is why the world leaders could not attend, and that is why the Hausa man could not pump it up again, because he knows nnamdi Kanu is sure of what he was saying.
But last thing before I let you go, sir, do you share that Aisha Buhari is very much aware of all the scripts and all these games?
Yes, Aisha Buhari was there. That's why when he said this is not the man that they shun her rather, and she have to go back to where she come from. Do you see her speak ever since that day? Then the real message you should understand with what I have said so far. Why is it, or ask yourself, why is it that she was not there that very day that they are burying this very Buhari, this 2025 Buhari? Where was she? And now somebody come up and said because she divorced her husband before her husband died. Say that kind of talk. No be foolish talk.
Pastor, do you think Nnamdi Kanu should be studied? Who is Nnamdi Kanu? All his prophecies are now coming, become a reality. Who is Nnamdi Kanu?
Nnamdi Kanu is a prophet unrecognized in Nigeria, but recognized by God. You understand? And he is sent by God. And why they did not, Nigeria will not regard him, because again, he came from the axis of what? East.
Of the God nation.
Yes, the senator Abaribe, God nation. And why he will not be regarded again is because he's coming with ideology of freedom of his people, which they call English people or Nigeria target separatists. You see why they will not be recognized? Because looking at it, everything has come to play. Even these 2 years, after 2 years that they will declare Buhari dead, he said it. And that's how it happened. Contract expire. Oga, go your
Contract expire. Pastor, thank you for always coming out to hear your views.
God bless you.
Divorced Buhari in 2017. That is a shocking revelation coming from the wife of the former president of Nigeria, Aisha Buhari. You can see that there is tension in the Dara family. Muhammadu Dara and co are saying that Aisha is no longer part of the Buhari's family. Mazi, how can you react to that, sir?
Okay, let me tell you, it is a well orchestrated film, and it began to bring up much controversies in 2017 until Aisha Buhari, a lady I know that has gotten more than 2 master's degree, a well-educated woman. I'm telling you, I've been saying good things about him because I know she's well lettered. She went to school. Listen and listen good. When it matters most, in 2018-19, Mama Daura Buhari's uncle actually found out that Aisha is no longer visible in the public functioning or even at Aso Rock. He now was very, very sad. This is why Aisha has been shuttling from Nigeria to UAE, that is Dubai. The only solution he actually arrived was, let me marry for Buhari. They all arrange it. When Aisha came back from UAE, what did she meet at Aso Rock, office of the presidency? A woman. She was welcomed by Buhari family, under the supervision of Mama Daura, Buhari's then nephew that died in Cuba. You know what? Aisha was introduced to the woman, and there was a serious fistcuffs. Bloody fights sprang up immediately at Aso Rock. Aisha Buhari's son, I think Yusuf, the other girl, that girl Zara, and the rest of them, they were throwing punch at Daura family. It was a serious fight, and Aisha had to pursue the newly married, Fulani lady to the deceased. Why is it like this? Mama Daura actually know that Buhari was no more. So the new Buhari, they conspired against Aisha because Aisha was outside Nigeria, has been shuffling between Dubai, UAE. So now they want the younger woman to come back to meet the purported clone Buhari. As she came back, when she had the rumor that they have married no husband for the deceased, the dead man. She wanted to open up. She started shouting at Aso Rock. Aisha and Yusuf, Zara, they all wanted to open up that their father, the head of the family, the man, that is the major subject matter on the internet domain, Nigerian internet domain, Nigerian social media today, is gone. They started shouting it to everybody, every canal in Aso Rock, until Aisha was at least grabbed. It was calmed down by the Aso Rock authority with juicy promises. Then to the newly married lady to Buhari, she was abruptly, a matter of impropriety, shortly divorced to find her way. And that was how that issue was settled today. And they had to settle Aisha Buhari handsomely. And after that ugly Jubril from Sudan, that one that wasn't handsome, they introduced Abubakar from Niger. If you doubt me, ask nnamdi Kanu. Abubakar from Niger came in, a very fresh looking man. Sometimes he looked fat, sometimes he looks slim. If you look so closely on his face, sometimes he has 2 birthmarks. They started playing the script, acting film and movies. No Nigerian man is much attentive because Nigerian politicians are all very, very minded, about money. They are money-minded people. The money they are making in the truly. And let me tell you, Aisha actually turned his back on the new Buhari until the first one was introduced, and they started living together. But Aisha all through wasn't with the man. She has been, going to and fro, Dubai, Nigeria, and because she actually knew the secret, he would have preferred to mourn for her original husband. All these are secrets. Let me tell you, it was between Aso Rock cabals headed by Rufai, Mama Daura late, and Buhari himself until listen. Then and Aisha at least backed out. And today we've seen how everything is playing out. Immediately he finished his administration in 2023. Nobody saw him again. He retired to Daura. Could that man be the original Buhari we know? Very fair, very healthy. All of a sudden from 2023 to 24, barely 24 months, Buhari sick and die. Do you know how many years it took Yar'Adua to die as Nigerian president? He has been nursing that injury because that educated president was smoking cigarettes. Do you know how many years it took him to die? Do you know how many? Now, within 24 months, Buhari died. A healthy looking man. Abubakar from Niger actually starred the former Buhari, the former military head of state in Nigeria, in a film called Asurok Cabal's movie. I'm telling you actually that every Nigerian knows what I'm saying, that this man died many years ago. That this is actually a well orchestrated, yes, perfected Nollywood film. Hollywood, if care is not taken, because it has to do with cloning. The Nollywood doesn't have that kind of device to carry out this film. Yes, it is a Hollywood film, and it's gonna be played out later in our history. Many good authors and writers will put it down in writing, and the whole world will see and witness it on writing, how a dead man successfully ruled Nigeria for 6 years. I'm telling you that I am not mincing my word. I'm sure of what nnamdi Kanu said. Why? Why is it that each and every time nnamdi Kanu goes to court, nobody could bring up the accusation that Buhari died and they cloned him, they buried him, and Aisha was wearing this and that, with many samples and the what? Reenactment on concrete, evidences on social media. Why not visit that case? They accuse him only Biafran translator. He orchestrated NSAS protest. He was doing this. He was. Why not that main point that Buhari died on February, March 2017? Why not that same accusation? Yes, a better information that is so indicting more than any other charges that are brought against Nnamdi Kanu. If you're a very intelligent Nigeria, you will actually know that the much shocking indictment on Nnamdi Kanu's court case is supposed to be his accusation of the former president, dying conniving with British oligarch or supremacists to clone him, so that Fulani will remain there. Why is it that Nigeria is not coming up with that charges? Why are they avoiding it? It's a reality. It's no longer farce. It's a reality. If you say it's an illusion, now you sabi. But I know that is a very tangible reality.
Okay, Mali, thank you so much, sir.
You are